Hi everyone! So from the previous clip, you would have seen the flip through of this Shabby Florals booklet. So we're now going to be putting it together. So the materials you need for this are really very simple, because you can always, opt not to add them in or opt to add more. So for that one, you definitely need the Shabby Florals digital kit, because we will be using this page, the pocket options page, for the base of the booklet. So I printed it twice, so you need to print it twice so that you have both sides, so the front cover and the back cover. So I'll show you how to make those later. The instructions are also here in the side of the DigiKit, so you can follow it along. And then I also printed the pocket envelope. So this is the one that we'll use for the one in the back of the booklet. And then I also printed the ephemera bits that are included in the kit. So you can choose whichever kit part of the kit you want to print, but these are the ones that I chose. I really love these tags, so we'll use those. And then you'll also need a glassine bag. So in the middle part of this journal, I added a glassine bag. So you can use any glassine bags that you have. This is just from a Happy Mail. But I also, in case you don't have one of these, what I did is I also printed one of the background papers on a tracing paper. So it also has the same feel as a glassine bag. So we'll try to make one of these using this one. And then you'll need lace to decorate it, the front bit. You can also use a wax seal. So I just added a wax seal here because I thought it looked cute. Then you can also use labels like this ones. I'm sure you have a lot of these in your stash that you can add in to decorate the bits. And then you'll need string for the closure of the booklet. So we'll start first with the base. So as I mentioned earlier, these pocket options are the base for the booklet. So that's what we'll do. I'll cut this and then show you how to build the front and the back cover. So you have these two. So what you need to do next is to just follow the folds. I don't have my fold, so I'll just use the back. So don't fold here yet. Then do the other one. Alright, so you have this side, then this side. Then what you need to do is to just glue. You can line them up side by side so that these pockets are for here, or these flaps are for here, and then these flaps are for here. So you essentially would be gluing it that way. So let's do that. One. Oops. So just make sure to line them up neatly, and then just glue the other page. So yeah, and then you can just cut any excess paper, so there's no, you know, white part showing. I'll just wait for this part to dry down a little bit before I fold it in. So the covers are pretty much the same, so you can just choose, you know, whether you want this part or you want this. It's the same. So what I'll do next is start building the inside pages. So I have just 6 pages inside. So the next page that I have are the big, I think these two are the next pages that I have. So what we'll do is we'll just cut them. These two will do later. So I think we're good. So the next thing you need to do is just to fold the middle. there, that's your base for the booklet. So the pocket here and then the pocket here. So what you need to do now is to build the pocket in the front. You can choose, I think what I used is a smaller version of this one. I have it. Maybe we'll use this for the front part. Yeah, can use that for this. Maybe you can fold the sides. Yeah. So it'll now fit. Just get a also add some lace. Anyway, we'll think about where to put that later. Okay. So what we need to do now is to make the inside. So for that, we'll use these two. So what I've done for this particular journal, we will be sewing this one in the middle later. So maybe I'll just remove the bits inside first. So for the inside pages, let's de-stress these pages. Very lightly. Alright. And then to join them together, I actually used washi tape. So I used this washi tape because it goes so well with the colors. So you just need to decide which way you want them to go. So like that, right? So I'll put the tape there. In the middle. Just make sure that they're aligned. Probably shouldn't have. De-stressed the bottom bit. And then another for the outside. Okay. And then you can just fold it like that, and that's your inside page for the next part. And then for the middle part, the glassine bag, so this is it. So what if you're using a glassine bag, just need to close, glue the closure so that it's closed, and then just fold it in the middle, and that would be your pocket in the middle. So you just need to, I would wait for this part, for the glue to dry, but the other part you just cut the other side so you have pocket here, and then do the same for this side. So I'll do that when the glue is dry. So those are the pockets that you would have. And then the next part is just to sew. So what I did is I just sewed this part. You can also glue it if you don't have a sewing machine, but let me just go ahead and do the sewing. Okay, so since this is just a very, very thin kind of paper, the sewing machine didn't have problem, you know, sewing it or going through the 3 pages that we have. So I can now put these back. Okay. And then this one. Alright, so it's now a matter of decorating the bits. Oh, maybe this, I'll show you how you can make a glassine bag out of this one, because I said we'll do that. So let me trim this paper first. So this part is also part of the kit. This is a background paper from the kit, which I thought would go very, very well if you're, you know, if you don't have a glassine bag ready. So how you can make a glassine bag, I think very simple. So if you want to have the same dimensions as this one, as this bag, just do it like that. And just glue it. I am just making this along. Haven't tried making a glassine bag out of tracing paper actually. Okay, so it's curling. The glue is curling. You know, if that's because of the glue that I used, or this is what happens when you glue glassine bag. Okay, let's just wait for that to dry. Oops. So this will obviously be the front. So I just folded it upwards and then folded it in the middle so that I can cut. Wow, this glue, maybe use a different glue if you're working with a glassine bag. This does not work well, the tacky glue. does not work well with glassine or with tracing paper. I think that's basically it, right? So it's the same structure as this one. You don't need to glue this page. Alright, so my phone battery died as I was putting this together. But yeah, this is just how you can make your own glassine bag in case you don't have one of these to put in the middle. I think it will, you know, look very, very cute. But just, you know, maybe use a different glue. Maybe just a glue stick would do, because it just, with the tacky glue, it just, you know, got a bit darker in the middle. But if you don't mind that, that's also okay. And then I think what got cut out was how I made this bit. I think it wasn't recorded, so I cut the page, the pocket option page for as part of the kit, and you just cut this bit out, and then you would fold over the flaps here, and then fold this part here so that it comes in, and then you fold this top bit, and then these extra pocket are part of the kit as well. So you just cut it out, fold the flaps, glue it there. And then what I did is just I assembled it. You just assemble it by folding here in this part, so it folds in, then you fold this over, and then I just added this one so that it holds the flap for this bit. Hopefully that explanation gives you a bit of process of how I put that together. I'll try to put that in. I'll try to print that page again, and then see if I can insert, you know, a video of how I put that together. But I just added that, and then I added this green label here to pick up some of the greens from this one. And then I went in here and started planning for what I want to add in the inside flap. So I just chose this tag, and then I cut out a bit of sari so that we can add this here. This will be turned into a pocket, so you can choose, you know, any sari. I just chose this one because it's very thin. And then we'll just glue it here. We'll just put glue on this side and this side, so it turns into a pocket. Okay, and you just glue it in. So make sure you don't glue it. Since I'm using tacky glue, I have to press it on some bits. And then what you can do next is just choose, you know, whatever you want to include. Maybe these two. And add those in there. Making sure it fits. And then for this, oh, I haven't cut this one yet. So you just cut it as close as you can to the edge. And then you can add in whatever ephemera you want to put inside. Same with this one. Maybe this will fit better, a bit bigger. So you have those, or you can also add in anything else that you want to include there. And then you can start decorating this bit, and then this bit. Maybe we'll start here because I also want to add a little pocket. So similar to how we've done the pocket, the tag pocket, just add glue. And then you can use all of the other bits to decorate the different parts. You keep this one because this one will use for the closure, or maybe you can use this. I think this will be big enough, so I'll use this for the closure instead. So this one we can use to decorate. Since you already have the washi here, that's, I think, enough decoration, so you can just right there. Okay, we'll just wait for that to dry down. And then for this part, as the closure, we just put holes here that you can reinforce. Okay, and then reinforce it. Where's the other one? Okay. And then you can just choose, you know, how long you want the tie to go. You want it super long. I really like it long so that it goes around several times. So you just take 2 of these. Get in the middle and then just thread it through your reinforcement. It's one end, then the other end. So that's our closure. Still a bit wet. Yeah, for here in the middle, just add the remaining bits. You can obviously decorate it however you want and with whatever items that you want to use. I just really wanted to use the different materials from the kit so that there's cohesiveness to it. Then these remaining ones, I mean, you can always just add them in the pockets as an additional, you know, goodie. So there you have it. You can add in other decorations. So I think I chose this to add here. Let's just glue that down. I'm sure you have a lot of labels that you can use too. You can just add that there. And then here is another text. And there you have it. That's our Shabby Florals booklet. So you have this page, the cover, you have a tag in front. The front cover is a pocket. When you flip it inside, you have these tag pocket with 2 ephemeras. And then the middle part, you have to make sure this is dry. This part, then the glassine pockets, then another page, and then these tuck spots. Then you have another pocket at the back, and then the back you have this envelope pocket. And then to close it, we have this closure. So what you would need to do is to just, you know, loop it around twice. And then you can do a ribbon or just close it like that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're able to follow along. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't. See you in the next video.